Reset
Reset.
Chime ranks regularly. Blacklist known boosters from Chime on all slots. W, I'd say, if that was.
I
W.
say that's good,
It
but that's a lot of work at the same time.
I don't know
Yeah.
about blacklisting people, but like reset it monthly, 2 months, yearly. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it'd actually keep it somewhat competitive and add some sort of like reason to get the ranks. You know, you can say, "Oh,
Yeah, and then-
I'm the best this wipe," and then
and then,
it'll wipe
yeah,
and then everyone goes again.
They should make it like an actual like ranked system with whereas you get to a certain point and then when the reset happens, then you get the border/name until the next one.
Yeah, exactly. And add in like rewards as well if
Like-
you're gonna do
like
that. You know what I
Apex.
mean?
Yeah, add in rewards. That makes more sense.
That
So
would
there's
keep the
actually
game way more
incentive.
active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense then to play Chime instead of, you know, just for some little numbers that go up on the screen. Because you don't really get anything else other than that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you get wow, cool fancy name, but I can get W rank and do it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Replace the Bonekeeper with Enforcer in the hard depth trial. It's pretty silly that there's one monster that is trial exclusive and it's not even the hardest trial. And Bonekeeper makes no sense to be there, lore-wise, since he's an Etheron monster and whatnot.
Right or not, that's
Nah.
a skill issue.
Yeah, I was
think
gonna
it's
say,
a skill
Timmy.
issue.
It just looks like someone crying about the fact that they can't kill Bone Keepers. That's all I hear, you know what I mean? People always complain about the Bone Keepers in that enhanced trial.
Make Ethereon's gaze disable winter sea fog, please, I beg. Nobody likes navigating the ocean in the winter, plus if it can disable fog created by a god in the second layer of hell, surely it can disable regular ocean fog on the surface too.
Yeah, I think I've said this in the past before as well, that it should work like that.
I don't like fog. You can get banned for taking off
Yeah,
the fog.
you get banned for no fog.
Yeah, it's a silly thing to use it, but like I can see why they want to use it because the snow is just so annoying sometimes.
Yeah, I
annoys the
think
shit out
the
of me.
snow is a bit too oppressive.
Yeah, I think all the weather effects are a little bit heavy. You know, what I mean, they need to be lightened up. To be honest, make disguise more accessible. How it will work: disguise will be turned from a ritual mantra to a pair of tool talents, like the Phaetrum oath. That's interesting, yeah. So it'll function like the hair products and hairspray. Disguise kit will open a pop-up menu like hair products, which will contain all available disguises and possibly a few extra that may or may not be added to the pool, such as different variations of mushrooms, etc., that you can select from and then use disguise to turn into. Disguise will play a relatively short-length animation of your character spinning and crouching down into a box-like position, the one where you oftentimes see when the disguise mantra bugs, and will poof into a small burst of white feathers before turning into a disguise you've selected from the disguise kit's menu. And then it just says about reducing the charisma requirements so more people can get it.
I think no.
Yeah,
I think
no.
it needs to stay as a mantra because otherwise it's going to be too abusable, especially if they also lower the charisma requirement as well. I kind of agree with the menu open so you can change what it is,
Yeah.
but I don't think it should become a tool instead.
If
It should stay as a
everyone's
mantra.
just using disguise all day, it would be so annoying because everyone goes 55 charisma. It is the best talent in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it, but that's because I'm just a big advocate for the funny shit in Deepwoken. You know what I mean?
I like it, but I just don't think it'd be balanced.
but
It's like
if
when
I can
Phaetrum
grab
first
disguise
came
on
out.
every single build. Yeah.
Annoying as fuck. I lost some hairstyles because of that because I don't save them.
Remove parasites on Bonekeeper Bridge, please. I can kill a Bonekeeper power 1, but I can't because these parasites and the wind maybe feels redundant, but mainly the parasites. Nah, I think the parasites should be there just so you shouldn't be a power 1 because you're not supposed to be a power 1 realistically doing it.
Yeah.
So it
I
makes
don't think it
sense.
matters. Why are you doing it power 1?
Yeah.
What are you,
doesn't-
always AFK?
Yeah, it literally doesn't really matter. Like, sure, do it as power 1 if you want to, but then you gotta take into account of the parasites.
Okay.
Because the whole thing of layer 2 is supposed to be like, you're on a timer against the parasites. Makes sense. Drown pity.
Absolutely horrendous idea, but Dying in an extremely quick amount of time to someone equal or stronger in strength to you should have the gods below take pity on your soul, resurrecting you in a new location. Only occurs in depths and can only occur once per character. Losing hours or even days of progress to something like that is inexcusable. How would you feel if it happens to you, Rag or Arch, or any dev for that matter? It's not a matter of losing characters needing to be expected. Wait. Yeah, needing to be expected, whatever. It's a matter of I just lost days of progress in seconds. I don't want to play this game anymore. Skill issue. Like,
It's
come on,
what
man.
is this?
If they're equal or stronger and you're dying in a short amount of time, that means you're shit. Press the
Yeah.
Press the F key.
You don't even have to play the game. You could just log off.
Yeah. Like,
Just hop on later when they're not there.
I have not wiped to someone fighting me in the depths in a very long time because it's so easy to just avoid.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You either run off or you fight them long enough for them to go, I don't want to die myself. And then run away, you know what I mean?
Jump into layer 2. This is the third time. Breaking news. Level 15 dies a gruesome death to 2 bars per M1 Hive Lord Hubris Silener with Reaper and Black Diver. The kicker? It's a bounty. No, not Freshy Gripping at all. Level 20 should only be able to take bounties on level 20s. 15 level
Nah.
20, you're having a skill issue.
Yeah, I was about to say it's the difference. You can get Master Armor to power 15.
13.
Yeah, like, you're not really a freshie at level 15 anymore, pal. You're past Shrine of Order, you've probably got some points in weapon. Yeah, you're not strong, but you're not exactly a freshie either, so don't talk like he's shitting on you for having just started the slot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just learn how to
Sure, it's
parry.
unfair, but
The game in
purely-
general isn't
Yeah.
supposed to be built to be completely fair.
a nice update. Drastically increase Voidwalker EXP. Drastically increase base PvP XP. The closer a fight becomes, the better the XP gain. 25% increase at 20%. to
That's
0, I
unmeasurable.
guess. Yeah, it's kind of obscure. Nerfed Ardor. I don't know about that one.
Nah, I
But-
feel like they need to nerf Ardor, if I'm not gonna lie, because the other murmurs are so dog shit. Either bring
Well,
up the other
true.
murmurs,
Yeah,
either
and
bring up
then-
the other murmurs in par with Ardor or nerf Ardor.
Yeah, the next one they've said though is buffed Tacit and Rhythm. You know, I think
Yeah.
you choose one or the other. You nerf Ardor or you buff Tacit and Rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to do both.
You know, with rhythm, you can only sense people when you're standing still or something, and you also don't have to be in combat. I mean, you
Unless
do have to
have
be.
unless you have heartbeat sensor, and then you'll just detect any living creature. the
God,
moment
it's
you
so
go into
bad.
it. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty shit. The changes he suggested are Rhythm can now tell what the HP and name of enemies are. Apparently, Rhythm already does tell you the HP.
Yeah, you
Why?
can already
Does?
see the HP. Yeah, if it's below 50%, their ping is yellow. If it's below, what is it, 20%, their ping is red.
Yeah. It says Tacit now gives a speed boost on proc. I don't know what it means by proc. I'm assuming when you go into stealth is what they mean.
Probably.
They said nerf Tanto, damage reduced to 14, and lag increased to 0.05. I mean, yeah, it seems
I
fair.
can agree with the end lag, but I don't think it needs the damage
Yeah,
nerf
I
as
think-
well.
I think-
You can have one or the other. It doesn't need both.
Yeah, it is, it's just a fake medium. Everyone knows it. I think the damage is fine on it. It's
Yeah.
annoying, but it's bearable.
Yeah.
Reduce smelt cost to 400. Base smelt cost to 100.
Bro,
Okay.
just get money. It's not hard.
Yeah,
Go
just-
to Crypt
ju-
and you can
yeah,
make
just
like
get
5k
notes.
in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Did
just get
you-
notes.
Yeah, it's really not that hard to make money these days.
Yeah, notes already has like zero purpose in the game.
Exactly. Added new mythic codes: Phoenix Duster and Inquisitor's Duster. I mean, do we really need more codes? Let's be honest.
Nah. Add a mythic helmet and mythic boots.
True. Yeah, that's what we do need. It'd also make it a lot easier for new people if there was mythic helmet and boots,
Mythic
'cause it's just kind
boot.
of saying, here's the 3 things you need, and they're all of the same quality. So like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Don't even-
exactly.
Dye is now purchasable at the barber for 500 no's. Yeah, I like
I
that.
think hair dye, but not dye.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You should be able
Still-
to dye your hair at the barber, but
they-
not be able to actually just dye everything else.
Yeah,
still-
They said reworked Vision Shaper, but they didn't mention what. But I do think Vision Shaper needs changing because its
Oh.
current state is
It needs a
very
delay.
annoying to play against, I find.
I had such a good rant about this on a stream
Yeah.
of how to change Vision Shaper. It's so like, instead of having like how it currently is now, make it so like the clone isn't like a clone of you, it's like a clone of a monster instead. Because you can already have a clone of monster in the illusionary realm. So why not bring that out more instead? And different sparks can be different monsters instead.
Hey, but if
And
I'm packing you up and a Squibbo's helping me, you're fucked.
I mean, yeah, but not like a
It's a
squibbo.
cool
I mean,
idea,
like limited, not like a fucking squibbo.
No, I think Squibbo's fine. Because if you hit the person, the monster's going to disappear.
Nah, I don't
No.
think squibbo's okay. People are gonna get packed by squibbos. I
You're
think
gonna
like
get your ass beat.
Fair enough.
Charco, Thresher, Terrapod, Mud Skippers.
But I mean, at least adding that would remove my main problem with Vision Shaper, and it's just the fact that people just go like Storm's Eye Vision Shaper, they pop clone and they do 2 crits at the same time.
Exactly, it would
You're like,
remove that.
what the hell is going on? You've lost 2.5 bars of HP. You're confused, you're scared, and that guy's still attacking you.
The Beggar. Oh, this guy made 2 NPCs. The Beggar is an NPC that begs you for 30 notes / an item. If you give this to them, there's 3 different reactions. I call this haha scammed. They run away and you have to chase them. Reminds me of Pocket Sand, I don't know why. I call this a fair reward. They heal you back to max and give you some Madra items. Number 3, I call this actually no, I am rich. They give you back your items and double what you gave them. Yay, I get 60 notes.
Yeah. Wow.
W.
That's great.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Add that NPC. Add that NPC.
Yeah, like.
Sure, that's a little funny gimmick character. I mean, it's
make
no
it so-
harm to the game.
Yeah, make it so you can give any amount of notes you want. So if it does turn out to be
Gambling! Oh my god, it's a
yeah,
gambling.
yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
That was the idea. I
The
love
gamble.
gambling.
Oh, that's
I
so,
love
You
gambling.
place
that's
Chime.
actually so
You
good.
place Chime with Blackjack.
Yeah, literally, just turn Chime into a fucking casino. I'll be rank 1. No one's beating me. I'm sorry. I work in a gambling shop for a living. How are they going to beat me?
We do a bit of gambling.
I love that shit. And the next?
Next one's really funny.
Add a bridge or add a fence here. Like, why does the path just lead to nowhere?
That's
All-
funny. Do you know how many
That's
people
good.
have? Do you know how many people have strong lefted off that?
I don't
great.
need a bridge there.
But it's not even that. It's just a pipe that you can walk on. It's like
Yeah.
that looks intentional map design.
Like, if you're really falling off there, come on.
It's skill issue.
Yeah, exactly. We need to just get like a button that we press every time we see it, and it'll just play like the MLG horn or something every time we say it.
For the next one, is boosting against the rules? I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Normally is.
I just don't know. I never read it in the
I
rule
don't- I
book.
mean, it's okay. It's not. I don't think it's against the rules, but I don't think it's encouraged either.
Well, technically.
Is it
it's just-
bannable? Will they ban you?
I mean, it depends. If you're giving them like Robux or anything, or like actual money, then it's technically against Roblox TOS. So then they can get banned. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, this shit's getting out of hand. Something needs to be done about it. Why is this allowed? Action needs to be taken, and something has to be done about boosting. As the top 250 who hasn't boosted, I do not understand why these 1,200 elo bums who are somehow in the top leaderboard ranks by boosting and are unpunished is baffling. Do something about this. It's getting insane.
Why is
Even
he complaining?
A whole server dedicated to boosting has been started. Like, what?
Why is he complaining? You get
it's
free
just
elo.
Yeah, I was about to say it's just free elo.
Yeah.
What?
And it's a talent called Maximum Overdrive. It's part of the Flame Warden category. And it says one arm isn't enough. Use both your hands for an even stronger fire palm. Plus
JoJo's
10
reference added.
intensity. Yeah. And it costs 100 flame. So it's basically you take that or Flora's lava, I guess, or both.
Very cool.
I like it, but why is it a 100 flame talent?
Yeah, not 80,
Well, just
not
no-
100, maybe like
My
80.
question would be, why just not get a spark for fire palm
Yeah.
to make a flamethrower instead? Fucking whoosh.
Just why give? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a flame hater, but I feel like giving it more shit that gives that much stats is probably a bad idea.
No, I don't see a lot of people use Fire Palm anymore since the Wayward nerf.
True.
Yeah.
I still see it quite a lot, to be fair. But that's mainly from my guildmates, and I always say that Fire Palm's a good mantra.
And it's also that we're in EU, so we have a different player base than NA.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you guys had
Not
Jack
bad,
the
right.
Ripper at some point, literally
Yep.
going around the depths of the fucking assassination bill.
Yep.
Yep.
Those were dark times. And then we all made assassination builds ourselves. So the depths was just assassin v assassin v assassin, and everyone was trying to kill everyone.
Kill enemy, Stalker, spawns anywhere in the depths/eastern luminant as a random disguise. If you're not in combat, it'll quickly move toward you when you're not looking at it. If it gets close enough to you, it deals a ton of damage and blinds you for 10 seconds in AoE, attacks and disappears. It should definitely just steal your fucking money too. But why does he want to add an SCP to the game?
Yeah.
I was gonna say. It should
I mean, it suits the world of Deepwoken.
This guy just wants to one-phase Ethereon. He wants to do what you did, parry the ult. Make Providence Thorns damage Ethereon and Chaser when they aren't in their stun phase.
I mean, yeah, I can see that happening, but it's, yeah.
I was gonna
Makes sense
parry
in
the
that
ult and
direction.
Ethereon's gonna crumble.
Yeah, that's why bro. That's gonna be free for me. Like, I'm not gonna complain. I parry his ult as is. That's just free. I zero phase him. He ult once and he's dead.
I'm always a big advocate for PvE go faster stuff, you know what I mean? So shit like this is completely fine in my books.
Okay, this next one's got a bunch of talents. Hearsay Path. Hollow Flame. Flame/Shadow Element Path. I do like dual attunement. Excludes Sightless Beam, Azure Flame. What? Oh, no, Sightless Still, Azure Flames. Explosion Path. Lava Serpent and Singularity. Hollow Burn can't be reapplied until the duration runs out. Base duration 7 seconds plus 3 seconds per extension. Deep Fire Ring increases Hollow Flame's ether tax instead of DOT. Canceling/fumbling ritual mantra procs Hope Crusher. Hollow Flame. Your flames turn black and applies hollow. He just went on Amaterasu.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Hollow
that.
Burn is weak and cannot be put out by rolling. That's dumb. But casting mantras while under its effect costs additional ether. False Spark. Outbreaking an opponent with a Shadowcast mantra procs Hollow Burn. If they also have Hollow Burn, its duration extended. Hope Crusher. If someone fails to cast a mantra under Hollow Burn, its duration is extended. Hexed Fire. If Hollow Burn has continuously burned for 10 seconds, it turns into a normal burn that can be put out.
Okay, so
That last talent literally
They
makes it
added-
worse.
yeah, I was gonna say. So you just given up on the infinite duration of the mantra in exchange of them just removing it.
Not a
and you
mantra,
dealing
just
like
a
1% extra damage.
burn.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I mean, it's good. I like the idea, you know, having a kind of utility flame instead of thingy. But if they want it, it should be like it deals no damage at all, and it just passively drains ether as well.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like instead of it burning your health, it should burn your ether.
Exactly, yeah. But it's not like crazy
Bro.
amounts, because of course that'd be horrible to play against. But like just a good amount of drain.
Yeah.
Let us disable sleeves because it looks cool as hell, or just add more sleeveless clothes. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that
I-
does look
I
sick.
like more options.
Yeah, let me have a tank top. Let me have a wife beater.
Yeah, exactly. I just put on like the white traveler cloak or something and just take off the sleeves. Oh, it's over. Going back to my roots, man.
Random suggestion that hasn't even been like, it's not even on the board. But what the fuck is the point of throwing rocks? Like let's
You
be
could
real.
throw
here.
rocks.
Yeah, you can throw rocks.
rocks.
Can you parry
I
them?
showed Beef that you could.
No.
Yeah.
You
They
can?
just put they just put you in combat tag. That's all it does.
That's crazy.
It's like, what the fuck is the point of throwing rocks? That's so funny. It's so funny, but there's no point to it.
That's
Let me
weird.
like, even if you have the increased throwing talents, you can't throw it any further. Like, let me actually
They're
fucking
throw
toss the rock
talents?
at someone and deal damage.
Yeah, just make it like a bomb without.
Yeah, it's called
the
pitch. I think it's
explosion.
called pitcher, where you
Yeah.
can just throw things further, and
You
it
just
still
need the
it doesn't
duration
help
for
it.
the
It doesn't
rock,
increase it. Let me actually just fucking toss the rock from across the map and hit someone's skull and it deal
Yeah, and
damage.
It just makes like a tung sound effect if you hit them in the head. Like.
New flaw, schizophrenia. You can see and hear things others don't, and they can't hurt you, but they may increase your insanity. The longer they stay around, this also affects other stuff, like one player may have different effects, or someone else may not be able to see names. It's like Don't Starve Together and like a Minecraft mod I played where you just hear a creeper behind you.
Yeah, I think that'd be funny. They're just fucking with the players, you know what I mean?
I
And
feel like that
Mission
should.
Shaper is just
Yeah.
10
When your
times
sanity
worse
is
if you're
high, this just
schizophrenic.
happens.
Oh. This should happen for deep bounds when they enter the overworld.
Because fuck deep bound.
Nah, we love deep bounds. Lefting it.
Maybe nerf this a tiny bit. I don't know. This damage just seems a bit unfair to me. I'll just watch the video and talk about it.
Oh, so
I'll just figure it out.
Oh, I know what this is.
Skill issue.
Yeah, unlucky, I think. You should have pressed F.
Yeah.
Should have rolled.
Should have rolled. SMH. Shouldn't have gotten stuck in the wall.
I bet one of those monitors have a wayward on it. He could have got out.
I mean, to be fair, that whole time, it kinda just looked like he was standing there. You know, he wasn't ragdolled or anything. I feel like the F key could have been pressed at some point during.
Nah, he was ragdolled.
No, he's getting Star Kindred. He's getting Star Kindred blasted in a corner.
Oh, I've just understood what's happened.
He's
Like,
also just getting
that's why.
exploded continuously from the